Hi everybody. Today you will see this new video tutorial. Malik is here to help you guys get back to Windows 10 if you're not happy with Windows 11, or if your computer is lagging or slow and doesn't work well after the update, and therefore you want to go back to Windows 10. This is the first method for those who recently updated from 10 to 11 without losing data and less than 10 days have passed since the update. But if you bought a computer with Windows 11, or more than 10 days have passed since updating Windows 10 to Windows 11, you need to skip the first part of the video and go directly to the second part. Method number 1. Click Start, then Settings, System. In this window, scroll down, find and select the tab, Recovery. Here we see a tab, Go Back. Open it. Microsoft offers us to choose one of these reasons why we decided to abandon Windows 11, and if you don't see a suitable reason for you in the list, write your opinion so that this next button becomes active for you. I want Windows 10, and now I can click Next. At this step, we are offered to update the system. Perhaps I will refuse. No, thanks. Here we see a standard warning that you need to be aware of. Do not interrupt the process of returning to Windows 10, do not turn off your computer, your data should remain unchanged, but just in case, create a backup copy of your personal files on another disk or USB flash drive. Next. If you disabled the login password request in Windows 11, now you need to remember your password and PIN code, otherwise after returning to Windows 10 you will not be able to get into Windows. Next. And there's one last step left, and if you're not ready for it, click Cancel. But if you want to do so, click Go Back to Windows 10, and the computer will restart. The process of returning to Windows 10 does not take long. If you pay attention to the time at the beginning of the video and the time after the process is completed, you will see that on my computer the return to Windows 10 lasted about 10 minutes. Maybe it will be a little faster or slower for you, but still much faster than the Windows 10 to Windows 11 upgrade process. And so, the login lock screen opened, I enter my PIN code and now we see the successful completion of the process. I hope everything goes well for you too. If you go back to the beginning of the video, you can make sure that all the shortcuts of different applications, just like in Windows 11, remained on the taskbar unchanged. All my photos and videos on my desktop were not lost, and this means that the process of switching to Windows 10 was completed successfully. Method number 2. Now we will see what happens if more than 10 days have passed since updating Windows 10 to Windows 11. Method number 2 is also suitable for those who bought a computer or laptop with Windows 11 pre-installed, or installed Windows 11 on the computer themselves. We click Start, Settings, System, Recovery. And here we see that the Go Back option no longer works. I try to click the Go Back button, but now it is grayed out. The only thing we can do now is to go back to a brand new Windows 10, and in this process we will not be able to save our personal files. Now let's return to the System section and open the Activation tab. Here we see that this Windows 11 is activated with a digital license associated with a Microsoft account, which means that if you return to a new Windows 10, activation will occur automatically. The license will also be saved if you did not upgrade Windows 10 to Windows 11, but installed Windows 11 yourself or bought a computer or laptop with Windows 11 pre-installed. First you need to save the personal files that you don't want to lose, and now you need to back them up. If your computer has another drive besides drive C, before starting the process, you can transfer the necessary files to another drive. You can also place important files in a cloud drive or on a USB flash drive. And so, if you missed more than 10 days after updating Windows 10 to Windows 11, if you yourself installed Windows 11 on your computer, if you bought a computer or laptop with Windows 11 pre-installed and now want to return to Windows 10, then the second part of the video will be a good guide for you. The whole process will take quite some time, and if you are upgrading a laptop, connect the laptop with a cable to a power source. First, we need to go to the Microsoft website and download the tool to upgrade to Windows 10. Open a browser, and in the search write, "Download Windows 10." Or open the description of this video and follow the direct link to the Windows 10 download page. On this page, click "Download Now," and the updater will be downloaded. Close your browser and open the folder Explorer, Downloads. Now double-click on the application shortcut and the update tool will launch. Here you need to accept the terms of the license. In this window, we can choose several options to download Windows 10, click here. Next. In this window, we can uncheck the box and select any other Windows language. I leave English. Next. In this window, you need to select the ISO file. Next. Here you need to select a folder to download the ISO file. I select the folder, Desktop, click Save, and the download of the Windows 10 ISO file to the computer began. The ISO has loaded on the computer and you need to click Finish. Now double-click on the ISO file. Here you need to find the file, Setup, and double-click on it. The Windows 10 installation window has opened, and here you need to click Next. The update program has started, and we don't have to do anything for a while. In this window, you need to read the terms of the license and confirm your agreement. Accept. In this window, the first two buttons are not active. Here you cannot choose to save personal files and applications that you yourself have installed on your computer. Only the last option is active and it shows that the update will completely remove all personal files and applications that you have installed. I already told you about this a little earlier. You can skip this process and click back, but to switch to Windows 10, click Next. We confirm our actions and click Yes. All files for upgrading to Windows 10 have been fully downloaded to your computer, and you can still go back and change the settings, but if you are ready to continue, click Install. For a while you don't have to do anything, you can relax and have a cup of coffee or tea. During the process, the computer will restart automatically several times. Please do not turn off your computer. And so, the main process is over and now we need to make a few settings for our new Windows 10. Here you need to select a region. Yes. Now the keyboard layout, yes. I don't need an extra keyboard, skip. You must agree to the terms of the license. Here I am setting it up for home use. Next. In this window, you can enter your Microsoft account details, but if you forgot your password, then you can create a new Microsoft account and after that create a new password. I choose offline account to create a local account. Here you need to enter the name of the account to manage the computer. Next. I will not create a password and will leave this field blank. Next. Here, I'll just click Accept and skip the privacy settings. This computer will be for home use. Accept. The new Windows 10 welcomes us. There is not much time left to wait. The process is over and we see the desktop of the new Windows 10. I hope everything went well for you too. Let's see how the activation went, because the activation of the new Windows 10 should happen automatically. I open Settings. Then I open the section, Update and Security. Here you need to open the tab, Activation. And now we see that Windows 10 Pro is installed on the computer and it is activated by my digital license. In fact, this is a new version of Windows and you will also have many necessary security updates. Please do not refuse them. Now I'll go back to the main menu and open the section, Accounts. Here we see that now my Windows is controlled by a local account and its name is Malik. To sign into your Microsoft account or create a new Microsoft account, you need to click here and then follow the system's recommendations. This concludes my video tutorial. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I try to answer you every day. Thank you very much for watching and I hope to see you in the next video episode. Have a good day.